Virgos, I invite you to just let your hair down, have some fun. A lot of people are eyeing you up in more ways than one. So be open to that passion and that romance and allow it to multiply. Happy Leo season. Welcome to your Leo season Tarotscope, Virgos. Lots of messages were coming through. So first of all, the energy of a seal. I think it's Pier 49 in San Francisco. Oh, I love San Francisco and I've been so many times. This is embarrassing, but the pier that you go to and like all the seals are there and they're just like looking up at all the tourists and they're taking pictures. I think it's Pier 49. Anyways, it was like you were looking so earnestly for validation and wanting people to praise you and admire you. You are amazing, Virgos. I feel like Virgos never get enough love in like the astrology world or like in memes or content, but you don't need necessarily that external validation. Of course, it's nice to receive, but once that seal was just looking around, I'm like, I'm not just a show pony for people to just take pictures at. It jumped in the water and had fun with all the other seals. It was like, I'm good. I'm going to go have fun. And that energy too of work, 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 which I know is very prevalent in earth signs, but especially Virgo, you were literally sitting at your desk and journaling and journaling and journaling. It's almost like they were telling me, it's like, you don't have to do all of this. It's like you've already set the foundation. You've set up the work. You've done everything you need to do. Go and enjoy it. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. It was like this energy too of a lover throwing pebbles at the window, trying to get your attention. But you're like, no, I gotta work, I gotta journal, I gotta feel in a very cerebral way instead of a physical way. So I honestly think there's this romantic energy. I saw like a couple holding hands by a beach. It was very cute, but you have to let that love in, Virgos. If you're not gonna allow this secret admirer or these new potential offers for love in, and always being so focused on the work at hand or that you feel like you have to do, it's like these energies may pass you by because you're just so focused on that proverbial golden carrot. I always say that in terms of there's always going to be more money to be made, more status, more people to help. But if you always keep thinking you have to serve, then these little pleasures, big pleasures, may pass you by, okay? Also, discernment, because I feel like there's so many people kind of like eyeing you up. I saw like these lips being licked, but I also kind of felt like it was loving in one sense, but also potentially like energy vampires trying to take your energy. So I feel like maybe either you've been hurt or someone was like trying to take your energy. So you're just like so focused, you're like, I gotta work harder, I gotta go higher. But that's where I'm saying that discernment comes in, of knowing the love that you can allow in and knowing full well that that's going to be supportive of you versus the energy that's just trying to take from you. Okay, so that may also just be a fear that you've had before or experienced, but there is definitely love that's trying to come. Even when I drew these first 6 cards, the bottom card was the lover. So I think a lot of you are looking for that love and satisfaction. It's Leo season. You want to go out and enjoy all of this beautiful solar energy. And Venus just ingressed into Virgo at the start of Leo season. So we want to enjoy the blessings that Venus has and not just get so wound up and so cerebral about everything and overanalyze, which sometimes Virgos can do. And Mars will be in Virgo as well, I believe, starting July 28th. So lots of Virgo energy coming in, even though it's Leo season. So those were the channel messages. Now to the cards. What did I say about lovers coming in and new fun adventures happening? First 2 cards. Knight of Wands with the Page of Wands, something new and exciting at its infancy or something brand new. And so for all of you, it might not be a physical lover, but something that brings you more joy and excitement and happiness. I want you also just to see what maybe new creative endeavors or ideas are coming through as well that may be a nice reprieve from everything you've been doing so far. So how can you flex that creativity? How can you allow more happiness and that fire energy that we're cultivating with this Leo season in? Because I think once you say yes to having fun, it'll have this domino effect because we have the Knight of Swords with the Emperor. So some of you might be longing for maybe that Aries or more of a Martian energy of taking charge. You're like, I work all day long. I want someone who can match that and that also can put in their fair share of work in all areas of life. So that Knight of Swords with the Emperor, it's like, yes, 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 move, move, move. Also another manifestation of this, Virgo, might be like, you're so hell-bent and determined to make it to that next level, to be the best, to show everyone, it's like, look, all my hard work, all my creativity, I'm way better. It's like, you'll get there. I have no qualms about Virgos ever putting in the work, but don't allow all these other fun offers from Knights and Pages that can inspire you and having fun conversation not enter into your auric field, okay? But this Emperor is a beautiful energy. I mean, it's surrounded by that orange, that sacral chakra for creativity, sex, fun, pleasure. I want you to tap into that part of yourself, Virgo, because not only will it allow more enjoyment and pleasure, but that will aid the creativity. Because it's almost like I said when I was channeling, it's like it was too much journaling. It was too much doing the same thing that you've been doing for a long time. And if you can be mindful where you feel like you need constant validation and approval from others and just doing things for fun, that you're not wanting feedback or wanting critique or wanting to make money from, I think that will also allow new romantic energy in, whether it's from a lover or just pleasurable experiences to come forth. Because again, no surprise, we have money opportunity coming in with that Three of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Venus in Virgo, Mars in Virgo, astrologically speaking, this makes perfect sense that there's going to be new opportunities to collaborate, to make bigger projects happen. Also, too, some of you might even be attracting a lover or a new individual into your life that can help you expand. I think some of you are actually wanting that, whether you want to admit that out loud or not, that you're like, I really want an investor, a lover, someone that can help me, but that can also be very fun. And so I think a lot of you are just shooting really high, which is great. I think you should, but also don't just be obsessed with that end goal and forget about the journey and the people and the experiences and the pleasure that you get to have along the way. Because I think this is a new opportunity. And like I said, if some of you have been doing the same thing over and over and over again, whether it's dating, in your fitness, your health, in relationships, in business, and you feel like it's not working and you feel like you have to work harder at the exact same thing that you've always been doing, I want you to question that and see where there can be more ingenuity, more spark, more passion. And I think that, like I said, will have a domino effect in all areas of your life, okay? So let's see what else is coming through for Virgos. What else do Virgos need to know? Even posture was coming through. It was like this beautiful regal figure. It was very strong, very powerful. And even just from a subconscious level, you always being proud. There's so many different posts or articles about this, that power position, and just feeling into that position of victory or being tall and proud, and that eliciting positive emotions that come through it. Even just stretching, going and getting work done around rehab, chiro, massage, that's all very Virgo energy, right? Functionality. So if you're needing to get some physical work done on your body and move some of that energy around, I think that would also be a very wise idea, Virgos. And I definitely think there's going to be offers. Like I just keep seeing like offer. A lot of people are going to want a piece of you. And I think, like I said, that's coming from all areas, whether it's love or business or even just friendships, like new relationships coming in. So be aware that you are kind of going to be like the hot topic or an energy that everyone wants to get with. And you're just going to have to decide the balance between work and rest and pleasure, okay? And that makes perfect sense with both Venus and Mars being in Virgo for a lot or not most of. Yeah. Virgos. it's like you get to decide. It's like we have the Two of Swords with the Seven of Cups. There's so many options. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe there's gonna be like offer, love, business, relationships. There's so many things coming through, and you're gonna have to really tap into that. And I think that's also too, the work is good, studying is great. You need the physical experience of going out there, sometimes failing, falling flat on your face, getting the victory, so you have that experience intuitively of knowing, I really knew this was going to work. I put in the energy and I succeeded. I questioned this, or I thought this could be good, but deep down I knew it wasn't a good idea, and it potentially didn't unfold how I thought it was. With that Two of Swords and the Seven of Cups, there are going to be choices, there are going to be offers and cups that are being presented. I want you to always keep in mind that legacy piece. What are you building? I think really having that strong foundation, like I said, you're no stranger to work. You know how to get where you need to be. So always coming back to that base point and even evaluating if those dreams and those ideals are still what you want, because with the Ten of Pentacles, we're closing out a chapter. So that's kind of what I'm thinking as well, Virgos. What maybe worked in the past isn't working anymore. So you need to tweak certain things to allow the timeline of that legacy, of this beautiful new start to come in. And that Ten of Pentacles is asking you, are you really wanting to continue at this level for the next chapter? Or can we maybe expand, like metaphorically, if you want to add an extension to the home or add a deck or buy another property? You're investing into something new. You're not just hoping that this house will support itself, or you're pregnant with twins and it's like, we need more space. We can't just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. So lots of excitement, lots of pleasure, lots of choice coming in, Virgo. And again, Venus and Mars in your sign during this Leo season, things are going to get spicy. So enjoy. That is my general reading for you all for this Leo season. If this reading really resonated and you want to say thank you, tips and donations are always appreciated to support my work and this content. So the link to our PayPal is in my bio. If you want a personal one-on-one reading, I've now opened up availability for August. So you can go to our website and check that out. Please be sure to take a fellow Virgo that could also benefit from this, share all the good things. And if you want more clarity, of course, you can watch your rising sign and your moon sign Tarotscope as well to see what else may be coming through for you during this Leo season. Thank you, Virgos, for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.